Hey everyone, this is Shar, and I just wanted to share my design team project for Scrapbooking with Me Boutique. It's a Facebook group, and each month there is a kit, and this is my kit, which is from the Bow Bunnies, The Avenues. And this was our September kit, and beginning of the video I showed you the entire kit and a small haul, and this is the project that I created with it. So I'll go through it since we've already pretty much the video covers everything. I'm going to go through it kind of fast. What I did is I took the mini album, the book mini album that came with it, but I only used the front two of the covers. I used the rest of them. I just made my own pages. So here's part of the book. So I only used two, the front and the back cover. So I will use these on different projects, but they're so pretty, and I kind of, it's hard to cover up this paper because it's so pretty. So this is what I created. Since there's a lot of this Tiffany blue in this mini album, I did kind of focus on that here on the outside. So I used the door that has like all the windows in it, like a French door. I just love this. This is probably my favorite door. And it does come with the binder rings. I'm not really sure I'm liking the binder rings. I might change it out and just use some cording of some sort. I'm not sure if I like this either, but I might change that out too. But anyway, for right now, that is what it is, right? On this, what I did is I have a really pretty doily that I got from my friend Janice, and it was gray. But what I did is I colored it with one of the things we got on the kit was this Mr. Huey spray, and it's called Audrey. And when you spray it directly on the project, it is more green. As you can see, there's green on that. But when I mixed it with water, it came out this blue teal color that I wanted it to be. And actually I dyed my seam binding with it as well, and see, it comes out more teal. So I used some water and the spray and changed the color of the doily back here to teal, and I really like the way that came out. My flowers are all from Wild Orchid Craft, with the exception of these little open rose buds, and those came from my stash. Let's see what else. Some paper cutouts. Little birdie was from the ephemera pack. This was part of the kit as well, was these little metal plates with the acrylic here. But anyway, I think it really came out pretty. I love that the front cover with the little bird, because there's a lot of birds in this paper, birds and bird cages. So kind of like went with that whole idea. So that's the front cover. The inside, since this right here, this like filigree piece right here, came from my silhouette. I cut it out of my silhouette, and then I used another piece of paper from a different line because I love the coloring with this. It kind of goes really well with this writing that's in the background of the book, and that was a Donna Salazar paper, and so I used that. And so I glued that together and then glued it onto the book, kind of like to simulate like a lace drape. So that was my idea. So that is the front cover, and then on the inside here, what I did is, and I'm sorry that you can't see the whole book because it is really long. The pages are like 10 inches long. Here I just have another piece from the ephemera. I have a little foundation flower from Wild Orchid Crafts that I sprayed using Mr. Huey, and then I used some Lindy's mist on here. That's why it's got a shimmer to it. I just added some lace from my stash. Again, this is one of the pieces from Donna Salazar collection that I had in my stash. And then on this page, I kept this page really simple because I just didn't want to cover anything up. So this was the actual paper right down here. It's so pretty. So I left that alone, and then all I did was I used a stencil. And my stencil hasn't been cleaned yet. It's kind of a mess, but here it is. So I used this part of the stencil, and I stenciled all up here. And then what I did is I added just on the swirls, I used my Wink of Stella pen, which I also got from Edith. I love this pen. It's awesome. This pen is gorgeous. But to dye my, I actually use spackle. I don't use Liquitex or any of the other stuff. I just use this plain old spackle. And what I do is I put it in a little empty glue and seal jar so that you can see where it is. That's what I made. And I mixed it, but I used Mr. Huey to make the color, and the color again came out perfect. I love the color of this. I also, what I do just for, and I don't know if I even have to, but I do go over it with some glue and seal just to make sure that it's preserved so it doesn't flake off or come off. It seems to work just fine. I've used it on other projects and I've had no problem. It's just a little cheaper, and I really don't do mixed media kind of stuff very often, so I really haven't had a chance to invest in the other stuff. But I think this works out pretty good. So that's that page. This page, these pages were hard to decorate, and the reason they were hard to decorate is that they're so long. I didn't know what to do with all the space, so I just kind of like said, okay, just think like it was a 6x6 page. So that's what I did. So I had this piece, which was from a Recollections piece that's really old. I've always wanted to use it, but could never find the right place, but I do like it here on this page. It looks kind of like a wrought iron gate. I have one of the wood embellishments that came from the kit as well. I've left the paper really plain, so there's a nice place for a photo right up here. And of course, I always mat my photos before I put them on, so that's why I didn't add any matting. And then I also have some little smaller Wild Orchid Craft roses down here as well. This is a page that I made out of chipboard, so I just made this out of my own chipboard. And then these I made out of the paper, and they're just little pockets. I just made some pockets with some longer tags. So I have a pocket down here. This came out from the journaling spot pages, so this pocket right here. And then what I did is this is one of the ephemera, and then this is a cutout from the paper. I just glued them on there, and I have a little tag that I made using my Tim Holtz tag Sizzix die. And then this is just a tag that I made out of some craft cardstock. This is another piece of the ephemera. I kept it really, really simple. I mean, there's two mats on the back. And there's a little pocket that I made here with the paper. And then, of course, I added some lace across the top of the paper. And then on this side, you can see this is part of the tag, the back part. And then on this side, I have some of the flowers that came out of the Bo Bunny kit, another piece of the ephemera. This is another pocket, so you can just slide a little matted photo right here. And so it's just very simple. On this page, what I did is I used the doilies that came in the kit. They look like this. And I glued them down flat using my glue and seal, so they're not going to peel up. I used 3 of the petals from the Bo Bunny flowers, the clock hands from the Bo Bunny clocks that came in the kit, and one of the clocks I have a brad from my stash, and then some of these rhinestone. These were Prima, and they're from my stash as well. I did outline the entire flower, and on this one, just the front, using my the Wink of Stella pen. But doesn't it put a nice little shimmer to it? It's very, very pretty. It's very, very shiny, but it's not bulky or heavy like Stickles, for example. It's almost like it doesn't leave any kind of residue other than this very fine glitter on the flower. But I really like the way that comes out. So that's that page. And then on this page, this is my attempt at mixed media. I'm not, like I said, I am not far from a mixed media artist, but I used that same stencil and the same texture paste stuff that I made, and made that, and I used it down here and I used it up here, and then I took some white paint and just kind of splattered it all over the page. Did some brush strokes too here and there, So, you know, pretty basic. I added a chain that I used glue and seal to seal down. And then I added one of the bird cages and then one of the little birds from the ephemera pack. So really nice picture could go right in here on that page. So on this page, again, it's another one of those tag pages. This is another piece of the ephemera right here. Here's another Tim Holtz die tag. Cutouts from the paper that I cut out using my Martha Stewart punch. This one. Oops, there we go. And so I have a tag here. This tag's pretty simple. Just added a piece of lace and some buttons up at the top. On this side, I have another one of the doilies, some cutouts from the paper, some more little buttons on that side. So you could either journal right in here, you could add another picture. It's pretty much whatever you want to do. And then on this side, I have another little mat and another little place to put, to hold something there, a little pocket. This was from the ephemera, and this is a little button that I had in my stash. Okay, so this page, more of the paper. I love this page. I love this paper with the birds. So I just used some more of the ephemera pieces right here, made a little cluster of flowers. These are recollections. All of these flowers are recollections. A bird cage from the kit, a little clock piece from the kit, some half-back pearls from my stash, and a button up here. So pretty simple little, but another really good place for pictures right in here. This side I did some lace from the kit, some of this rosette trim from my stash. I have some seam binding up here that I made a bow out of. I used a Wild Orchid Craft filigree flower and then a little flower from my stash right here. I love the way this came out too. But this little pocket you can use if you want to, you know, put little tags in it. You can do it that way too. Okay, so that's that page. And then on this page, we made another little pocket with some more tags. So there's another Tim Holtz tag. This is from the journaling kit. Again, some more foundation flowers from Wild Orchid Craft, and I used, again, the Mr. Huey mist and some Lindy Stamp Gang mist on all of these flowers. And then as you can see on the tag, pull that out, what I did is I sprayed the Mr. Huey, but I kind of I off-sprayed it. So I held it at an angle and sprayed it here so that it would spread out. And then on this side I did the same thing, so there's, looks like splattering. So, and I really like the way that came out. Some trim from my stash, again another journaling spot, and on this side there's cutouts from the clock page and another place for another tag right here. So there's that page, and then this is the back cover, and hard to cover this up because I love this, but what I ended up doing was just some Prima Bling up here. I had a little crochet piece from my stash that I actually crocheted back here, and a little rosette, I don't know what they're called, fabric rosette, shabby chic, whatever they're called. And then this also, it came from the kit. These pieces, these metal pieces came from the kit. So that is the last page. So that is what I did, and then I love that page too. So this page and this front cover came from the mini album book that you get. But the rest of the pages, I all made them using chipboard and, of course, the paper to make pockets. So that is my design team project for the month of September. Phew, right under the wire. I'm so glad I got it done today. Now I got to start on another project that I have. It all planned out in my head, so barely get one done and working on the next one. So thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you all have a great day, next weekend. Bye-bye. So let me show you what I got for this kit. It is the To Die For. I think I say that every month, but the kits are just wonderful that she gets. So let me pull some of this off right here. And let's go through the paper. This is the Avenues by Bo Bunny. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I did have a chance to run through it a little bit. So this is the cover, and you get 18 sheets of double-sided paper, so you get 2 sheets of each. And then also you get a sticker sheet. And then you get the rest of the kit, you get other things too. So I'm not sure if Edith has any more of this because, like I said, I'm posting this really late. So I'm not sure if she has it left. But I know she's got another really nice kit for October. Let me put that out of the way. So let's go to this paper. Look at how gorgeous that is. Pretty. Here's the back side. Look at how pretty. Love all the doors. Love, love, love. Something really different. And I love these clocks with the birds. Kind of like almost reminds me a little bit of Graphic 45. They do a lot of this kind of bird things, but I like it. Easy to cut out. More doors. I love all the doors. These are like window shutters and shabby chic, distressed. Really pretty. And I love this blue and this golden yellow together. It's got like teal, blue, green, golden, yellow. Love all the colors there. Here's like a tag sheet that you can cut out. All the tags. And you get 2 pages of each. And that's the back. Isn't that damask pretty? Definitely looks like wallpaper. Love, 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 love this page. I think this would be a beautiful layout. 12 by 12 layout. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. You get 2 of that, and then there's the back side. But I don't think I'd ever use the back side. I want to use this side. Pretty. And this is pretty too. Just a stripe. I like the coral color and the brown. Chevron on the back. This is like a polka dot. Can't grab this paper. This is another damask. That's pretty on the back of that. And this is lovely too, with a bird down there. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. So that's the paper. And then the embellishments are so gorgeous. Let me show you the sticker sheet. So here's the sticker sheet. And so we got borders and just some really great stickers, plus alpha right over here. And I just really think those flowers that I got are going to match very nicely with this kit. So I'm glad that I was able to get that. Yeah, those are going to look nice because I don't really have any blue roses, so that'll be pretty. And these are from Wild Orchid Crafts. Okay, so then that's that. And then we also got this, which this is awesome. It is a chipboard mini album. It's already covered. Isn't that great? Love it. My favorite door. And it came with rings also. Love this. And we got some embellishments, some metal trinkets, and some really pretty lace from Cindy's Vintage Cafe. Let me show you these. That's from Cindy's. And this is some really pretty brown lace. Well, this is pretty. Which will go nice with this kit. And some really pretty cream lace. Very pretty. And that's Cindy's information. And Cindy's Vintage Cafe at cindy'svintagecafe.com. So there's her info. And we got these Maya Road chipboard wood birdcage embellishments. Look at that. Oh, those are going to be fun. So those are going to be nice. Let's see. We got a package of the embellishments for the kit. So you have a door, you have a bird cage, banners, a fork and a spoon. Really nice. And so you get all of those in there. Little embellishments. And I love these two little clocks. These are also from Bo Bunny. So they're the wooden clocks with the hands. And then we also got packages of flowers. So these are flat flowers in different sizes that match the paper line. And then last but not least, oh no, we got two more things here. Two more things. We got a ton of doilies. I'm not kidding, a ton. I want to say there's at least 6 in here. Maybe more. 1, 5, 2, no, 6 of them. Aren't those pretty? 5, 6, 7. But these are so pretty. Look at how pretty those are. So, 6 of them. So we got 6 doilies too, and last but not least, something else for me to get my fingers messy with. Mr. Huey's Color Mist, and this is the color Audrey. And it looks like a blue-green to me. Yeah. It's going to be really pretty too. So that's my haul and my kit from Scrapbooking with Me Boutique. And in a few, I'm recording this video early, obviously, but I'm going to add my project to the end. So it'll be the haul, the kit, and the project all in one. And then you'll be able to see what I come up with using these papers. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of fun. So that's what I'll be doing this week. And then I'll be posting up this video. Let me bring this cover sheet back up here because this paper is just absolutely gorgeous. And I have some more papers coming in from Edith too. I have Graphic 45, the Christmas Partridge in a Pear Tree. I have the Marion Smith paper coming in, and also True Romance from Kaiser Craft. Oh, gorgeous. So I'll post those videos as soon as I get my packages. Okay, everybody.